Well, from a Disney High School Musical star to this guy, my God, Zac Efron, you, Jesus Christ, yo, this guy's fucking funny.
What the fuck?
What's up, guys? Psycho Culture's Anarchy here with another movie review for you, Neighbors 2. That was an unintentional rhyme, by the way. So, guys, Neighbors 2 is a sequel to the decently, very, very funny first Neighbors, where it starred Zac Efron and Seth Rogen, where they were pitted against each other, and this movie is basically saying the same plot. Now, it's a comedy sequel. One of the things that comedy sequels usually need to do is either step up their game or find a way to address the original plot that they're using in the first movie and see what they could do with it. Now, start right off the bat. Let's get one thing first. Seth Rogen is always funny. Even though he kind of plays the same character in almost every single movie, I really just can't hate him. He's just a funny guy. But the real star, the real funny guy, is Zac Efron. Dear God in heaven, this guy has such comedic timing, it's unbelievable. I love this guy in these movies. I really hope that this guy's got a bright future ahead of him if he plays his cards right. This guy is so funny. I really love the fact that this once High School Musical Disney dude is now one of the funniest guys on the face of the planet. Like, he is getting better with his timing, with his acting, everything. This guy just knows how to do things, and I love seeing him in this movie. He's just so witty and so clever, even though it's so funny. I love seeing this guy. But for the premise of the movie, it's simple. In the movie, if you've seen the trailer, Seth Rogen and both the husband and the wife want to sell their house. But they have this notification where they have to make sure the buyer sees nothing wrong with the house for 30 days. And then, just as they sign the contract, the 30 days begin, a new sorority moves in, which is run by Chloe Grace Moretz. And instead of using legitimate logic where they could say, guys, do us a favor, can you just not do anything for the next 30 days? And then, you could party up like crazy once, we leave. They instead, they go movie logic route. They're like, no, fuck you, we're not gonna listen to you adults, we're gonna party, we're gonna go ape shit. And thus, it's the same thing, basically. They got, just like Delta signed the first movie, in this movie, they gotta get rid of that sorority before the 30 days, or before that guy comes in and be like, what the fuck is all this shit? Fuck this, I don't want your house. And then they have to pay 2 mortgages, which is a nightmare. So that's exactly it. They play a safe route with this movie. The comedy is good. I love laughing. There's a lot of times where I laughed in this movie. I found it very enjoyable, very great, because again, Seth Rogen and Zac Efron are just hilarious in this movie. Everybody has those moments to shine, but it's mostly those two. But other than that, it's nothing new or groundbreaking. It's a good comedy, but it's not as good as the original. That's the one thing that people always talk about. It's never as good as the original. And for that, I really kind of find it disappointing that they couldn't have thought of something different. But you know what? The whole premise from the get-go was crazy. I mean, a frat house and a sorority living right next door to a everyday family. It's just that's actually a pretty funny situation. But other than that, this movie's pretty good. It's decent. I mean, it's not like, oh my god, you have to go see this movie. If you like the first one, you're gonna like this one. And Seth Rogen and Zac Efron, that's all I need to say. Those two are fucking hysterical. So guys, this is Psycho Culture's Anarchy here, signing off. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And to all my psychotics out there, you stay crazy, motherfuckers. You stay crazy.